Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to our new secondary series, Desperados 3. For those of you who don't know, this is basically an RTT or real-time tactics game. Not normally my style of game, but it's one that I played, and despite some frustrations at certain points of the game, I genuinely enjoyed it and wanted to play through it. Now, I did reset the game, which reset all, story progress and whatnot, so that there wouldn't be any spoilers for anybody who hasn't played this. And as is usual, at the beginning of any series, I will ask you guys if there's anything that is in the audio that is too loud or too quiet. During testing, the individual that I asked did say that the voices were kind of quiet, but I already have voice volume set to maximum, and the only way they're going to get any louder is if I turn up master volume, which will affect the music and the volume, or music and the sound effects volume, so bear that in mind. As balancing audio is a pain in the butt. Anyways, without further ado, let's start a new game. Balance difficulty, that is what I am going with on this. Oh, and I'm going to make this episode a little longer than I'm probably typically going to go for this series, just because, get tutorial and all that out of the way.
Johnny, you're straggling. Come on.
Right behind you, Pa.
Here we are, father and son doing who knows what in the middle of nowhere.
I'm going on ahead. You follow. Keep your head down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we are with our character, Johnny Cooper. Gotta click around with the mouse to move, double click to run. Something to bear in mind is that you cannot use WASD to move the camera around. You can use the arrow keys, but really it's probably better to just stick with moving your mouse cursor to the edge. Because the WASD is used for selecting... selecting different skills.
Sure. Let's go.
Let's see. If an enemy sees you in their view cone, their view cone fills yellow. If the yellow reaches you, the enemy detects you, starts attacking, and sounds the alarm. Select the enemy with right mouse to display their view cone.
There's the first guard. I need to be sneaky about this.
This is a skill you are going to be using a lot. Now, you can also hide in shrubs. You can tell you're hidden in shrubs, like fully hidden, when your character has looks like that. Something the game won't tell you about is if you press X, it'll speed up time, which you are going to be using a lot. Like, a lot, in order to get enemy patrols moving into just the right position that you need them.
Yeah, I'll come back later with an axe.
You can save the game at any time by pressing F5, quick load your last save by pressing F8. Use it often. Failing and retrying is intended and part of the game. They are not joking with that. You will be quick saving and quick loading a lot throughout this game as you try out different strategies for getting past different enemies. There are certain challenges for not saving throughout a mission, but unless you're a master of this game, or just a masochist, you're probably never going to be doing that. And I do have the settings set up to remind me to save every minute or so.
Stay close. There's another up ahead.
I'll get it done.
Cooper can throw a coin to distract enemies within the blue radius. Press D and press the left mouse button to throw it.
Glad I
We
picked
need
up
to
these.
get his attention elsewhere.
Sure. I'll throw one of my coins.
Good idea. Get him to turn his head. I'll do the rest.
Now, that blue radius is sound. It applies to more than just your... Well, it does apply to just your abilities, but it applies to more than just, this coin.
Heads or tails?
Huh?
On my way.
Remember, think slow. Act fast.
We always hide the body.
You've been paying attention.
Ah, yes. Father teaching his son the art of murder. And as you can see, any bodies you hide in bushes will just
Follow me.
consume
Keep your
them.
head down.
Sure. No problem.
What the?
Ah. Now, this is something that the game hasn't taught us yet, but these dotted lines, these are...
I hate horses, Billy.
How shall I put this? Limited view areas. Like, if you're standing up, they can see you. But if you're crouched down within those areas, they cannot.
I'll get it done.
Important distinction. Showdown mode pauses the game and lets you plan one action per character. You can execute actions right away or save them for a later time. Press Shift to enter Showdown mode. On Desperado difficulty, Showdown mode does not pause the game.
Still got plenty left.
For example, if she wasn't already there, I could enter Showdown mode, queue up him throwing the coin on the horse, then leave.
Don't you dare kick out at me. You got it.
Come on, turn.
Oops.
Right, on my way. Hey, Pa.
Yeah,
How many men does Frank have?
doesn't matter, boy. One-on-one, you always got a chance. You just gotta thin out the pack.
Right.
thing.
Well, one of Cooper's things is that he can
Locked. No surprise there.
climb vines and ropes. He's not the only character who can do
Alright,
it,
son.
but
Time for a challenge. See that ladder up there? I need you to throw it down for me.
way ahead of you, old man.
Good job. That's my boy.
It was easy.
You can also jump off of objects, and you'll probably be using that a fair amount.
Keep your head down. There's more of them.
While crouched, space, you can safely move through dark and striped areas of the enemy's view cone. While crouched on a roof, you are always hidden to guards below.
On my way.
And this is exactly what I was
gotta
talking
find a
about.
way to sneak through.
Sure. No problem.
You hear about Lindbergh? She went and gulped down old Hutch's last bottle.
Let's go.
Ooh, that explains why the old bastard has it in for her.
There was something.
Right, on my way.
Okay, while they're distracted.
On my way.
Limber! Come out, you whiskey-stealing, piss-gulping sow!
Sure.
I'm right here, you
Now, there are multiple types of enemies throughout the game, but I'll go over them as we come across them in more important means. Suffice to say, thugs and gunmen / women are your basic enemies. And the difference in gender between gunmen and gunwomen is very important.
I'll get it done.
But I'm not going to say why yet.
Don't scare me, you half-wit any.
See the one in the back, near the cliff? Find a way to distract him with your coin. Then I can take them both out.
Sure thing. Glad I picked up these. Sure. Let's go. Still got plenty left.
Got quite the throwing range on this. Oh yeah, you also got thugs. But thugs are basically just the melee
Still
version.
breathing. Tie him up and quick before he comes to.
Yeah, enemies that are taken down via non-lethal takedowns are only unconscious. See that meter? When that runs out, they will regain consciousness, which is not good for you. But you can nullify that by tying them up.
Don't mind me.
Oh, by the way, you can also just click that notification.
Good job. Now hide him in the bushes.
I got this.
Attaboy. Let's go.
Oh, and you can also use Alt and the mouse to turn the camera around. You need to know that.
I'll get it
We
done.
gotta get moving.
Sure. No problem.
Well, that was close.
Where'd they all come from?
Don't matter. See that crane up there?
Yeah,
How about you go over there and make a delivery?
coming right up, sir. Leave it to me. Right, on my way.
Okay, now we climb up this way,
On my way.
jump down, and then we drop this. This is an example of an accidental kill. Or, not accidental, but a kill that looks like an accident. So, here's the thing. Hiding bodies is important because if your enemies find bodies, they will sound the alarm. They're not completely stupid. However, if you kill an enemy in a way that looks like an accident, say a crate drops on top of them and somebody else sees it, they won't see an alarm because they assume, oh, it was just an accident. Nothing we could have done about it.
Sure.
Dropping a crane is just one of many different kinds of accidental kills.
Nice job, son. Now stay right there. I'll come to you.
I got this.
Good job, boy. You know the drill. You wait till I'm back.
Thought I was ready this time.
Next time, I bet.
I said the same thing last time. Why can't I come with you? Just give me a gun.
A gun, huh? I want to see you hit that tree from 15 paces. When you pull that off, you're ready for a gun. See you later, Johnny.
Chapter 1. The Doctor and the Bride.
Pick her clean, boys. Take everything that shines and anything what could drink a man blind.
And what if they fall into neither category, huh? What you gonna do then, Miss Smarty Pants?
let's show them who's boss. Shit, take cover.
Come this way. Let's flank him.
Damn, he saw us.
So much for flanking him.
Up there, get him. Don't let him get away. Shoot him dead, boys! Ah, another notch for Big Ann. Hey, leave some for me. Wonder what's in here.
A knife to the throat.
Something tells me you ain't here punching tickets.
No.
Really?
Huh. Seems like we made an unplanned stop. I'd better go find out what's holding us up.
Yeah, here's little Johnny, all grown up.
Well, now, let's see. Gonna have to sneak my way up to the front of the train.
Oh, by the way, one thing you should always do as soon as you start a level. Quick save immediately. I cannot tell you how many times I forgot to quick save at the beginning of a mission, screwed something up, and the only previous save I had was in the last mission. So always save before you do anything else in a mission. Oh, one other thing I highly recommend doing. Hit H, it highlights everything. Enemies, hiding places, everything. Interactables. You can take down an enemy up close using your knife or knock them out. Press A to select the knife, left mouse to attack. For a knockout, either swap out the skill in skill bar, it means clicking this little icon right here, or use Y. Now, one other thing. If you double click while using an action, your character will run up and perform that action. Something else that's going to be important is that if you hold control on, say, an attack action like this one, or takedown, then your character, in our case Cooper, will immediately pick up the body after performing their attack.
Done. Let's go.
Ta-da.
All right.
I don't know if you can hear it, but some idiot is setting off fireworks in the neighborhood. I don't know why. They've been doing this, honestly, since quarantine's been going on. Ugh. Anyways, Cooper can throw his knife to take down enemies from afar. He needs to retrieve it afterwards. Press S to select the throwing knife, then left mouse to throw it. And we
can out from here. Better throw a knife.
And we cannot just avoid taking him out because, well, he's got pretty much view of everybody down there. And the view cone, it doesn't have a whole lot of leeway for us.
I'll get close and personal.
Now, this does mean we cannot perform any lethal takedowns, just a regular takedown until we get our knife back. Now, non-lethal takedowns will only knock out your enemies. Oh, and yeah, like I was saying, the sound radius doesn't just apply to the coin. It also applies to our takedowns, so make sure there isn't anybody within hearing distance.
Sleep tight. Now.
Then we tie him up. Oh, and you will see some of these enemies actually do have names. That's part of some achievement for taking down everybody on the dev team, I think.
Sorry about that.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Come on.
Alright, we're in the clear for now.
Rope lifts, wheelbarrows. Man, these folks sure came prepared.
And in order to pick the knife back up, we just need
Better get
to...
up top.
Yep. Walk right next to it. Now, here's something that wasn't in the tutorial, but if you mouse over a character's portrait right on the left side, it will show you their passive abilities. For Cooper's case, he can carry a single body, standing and normal. He can climb ladders, ivies, and ropes, and he can swim. Now, swimming isn't going to become a big thing until much, much later. And yeah, quick save early, quick save often in this game.
Jesus, you scared me. Can you help us?
Cooper can use his revolvers to take down guards. Guns are loud and will alarm guards that hear them. Press F to select one of the guns, then shoot it. You can also select G. Now, here's a few stats to keep in mind. Range. That's how far you can shoot them. Noise radius is how big the big blue circle around it is. Cooldown is 12 seconds, which means it's going to take 12 seconds before we can shoot it again. Dying duration. That is basically how long it takes for anybody you shoot with this skill to drop dead. Which is important to know in case you need to shoot somebody who's within, say, range of or within sight lines of somebody else, and you kind of need them to drop down out of their sight radius beforehand. But anyways, guns are kind of an iffy thing. If you're doing the loud tactical shooting thing, which I don't recommend, then I would not use them, but they are extremely useful, especially a few certain characters' guns.
One-way ticket there.
But because he saw his body and heard the gunshot, he sounded an alarm.
Like fish in a barrel.
Thank you, stranger.
Find a place to hide.
Now, under normal circumstances, the alarm being sounded, and this would usually lead to guards coming out of guardhouses, but for that instance, we were safe.
Next time, I better thin down the pack before I get loud.
Yes, that is one thing to remember. In every single mission that you are in, enemies will always have a numbers advantage over you. It's much better to stay stealthy rather than to go loud, and only go loud if you absolutely have to.
Let's get going.
Don't you move, buddy.
Let's not do anything we might regret.
Cooper can fire both guns at the same time. Press Shift to enter Showdown mode, you can now shoot 2 targets for Cooper's guns. Bear in mind, shooting 2 different targets only works A for Cooper and B in Showdown mode.
Bullet for you. Hurry up. We're ready for action.
This is about the only way you can queue up multiple actions, with one exception. The other exception is that you can have your character move into a certain position and then perform an action. Beyond that, this is the only way to perform 2 different actions. Oh, and the game doesn't tell you that you can order a character to move and then perform an action in Showdown mode.
I'd say you owe me one. Hey, now. Are you kidding me?
I'd say we're even now. Now I suggest you return to your wagon. I'll handle things from here.
Well, like you handled those two?
Listen, Mr.
Cooper.
Mr. Cooper, I've been hired to make sure this train gets to Flagstone. I'd appreciate it if you don't get in my way.
Well, now, Mr.
McCoy. Dr. McCoy.
Right, Dr. McCoy. The way I see it, there's only one way forward, and I gotta get to Flagstone, too.
Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you.
So, looks like the bandits blocked the tunnel.
Why do you think the train stopped? It's gonna take some work to clear those rocks. Good thing they have a stash of dynamite up on that plateau.
Yeah, grab it and clear the tunnel. Not such a bad plan.
I don't do bad plans.
Fair enough. Let's get to it then.
Sure thing.
Now then, it says here, select character right mouse button, but that doesn't work on here. It means
You better have a plan.
right click on them here in the field. If you want to select them here, or you can use the numbers along the top of your keyboard to do it. Now, if you want to move both characters at the same time, and trust me, you do want to, right click, drag until you highlight all the characters that you want.
All right.
Doctor's bag. McCoy can throw his bag to lure guards. He has to retrieve it again. The gas trap blinds enemies who open the bag, which causes them to investigate afterwards. This is a very useful skill that chances are I am going to completely forget exists. Seriously, that's going to happen a lot where I have a situation that I need to get past but can't, and completely forget that I have the perfect skill to use it. Anyways, let's crouch down, get over here, and get a view cone on this guy.
I'm gonna use my bag as bait. You just hide and learn something.
Make sure you throw it into an area where they have full vision, otherwise they won't investigate it.
Like a moth to the flame. Who needs a shot?
Then we get a lethal injection ready.
Let's keep our distance. Meat for the vultures. On my way.
Ah, there's supposed to be dialogue, but I didn't let him trigger it. Let him open the bag so it didn't trigger. McCoy's passive abilities. He can drag a single body, but only crouching and slow. That is, for the most part, a pain, but if you have to carry a body past a guard who has, say, a limited view cone, it can be useful. He can climb ladders, but he can't swim. Something else is that he can't climb ivies like Cooper can.
It saved me dozens of times. Let's throw out the lure.
Hell?
You won't feel a thing.
Lucky me.
Gas trap, huh? Oh, not bad. How do you open that thing safely?
You don't, Mr. Cooper. Unless you're me.
Now, there is this little area down here. I don't know what the point of it is. Because, there's no...
Looks like a picnic. Nothing else. I should get back to the train.
no achievement
Just
associated
what
with
I
it.
had in mind. I got the tools for the job.
McCoy can use his bunt line to take down enemies from a long distance. If he needs this skill for a mission objective, he will carry a final golden bullet. Yeah, something I didn't mention is that all of your guns have limited ammo, and in Cooper's case, ammo is shared between the two guns. So bear that in mind. And his bunt line special is basically a sniper rifle. It has an insanely long range. Not enough that you're going to be shooting across the map, but still insane.
There's a lookout up on the cliff. I'll take him from here.
That I want to see.
Now, bunt line special. This is a weapon that even if you're going stealth, you are going to be using a lot. I know I am, because it is very useful for taking out an enemy, say, way across the way, who has sight lines on your entire area.
Well, I'll be damned.
Cold bunt line special. Custom stock, custom rounds. It'll cost you.
Okay, then. Now, McCoy can't climb those ivies,
Needed
but
a walk
Cooper
anyway.
can.
Up we go.
My climbing days are behind me, Mr. Cooper.
Well, we'll figure something out. Here goes. Hope you can manage this rope ladder, Mr. McCoy.
I prefer Dr. McCoy.
I'm sure you do.
Now, let's get them both crouched down and get them into
Let's see.
here. Okay. Now, something else I did not mention is that these guys aren't complete morons. See these people that are patrolling, this gunwoman? If she were to come here and this guy were to be missing, then she would take notice of that and investigate. Now, that seems like impressive AI, but it's kind of not. Because they will eventually just give up.
No need to get bloody. That eyes peeled. His friend's gonna be looking for him.
So we can take our time.
Nice.
And let's speed things up so that she starts coming back, and then I can just knife her.
Eyes on the bring it on.
Now, I should note, the whole difference between gunman and gunwoman is not purely cosmetic. There is a gameplay reason for why there being male and female enemies. I just can't get into it because it would be spoilers for a character we haven't
Call
met
for a
yet.
Doctor? No objections here.
Okay, so that guy can see him.
Hey now.
And this guy can see him.
Let's see what's happening here. Shall we?
Actually, see, this is another instance of me forgetting characters' abilities, because I could just lure him away with Doc's bag.
It's just fishing.
Wait a s-
Here they come.
Some booze tonight.
And let's speed it up.
It works very fast. Let's keep moving. It ain't personal.
Alright, and then Cooper
Watch and learn. No need to
can
get
take
bloody.
care of him.
God, where to? You're heavy. Okay.
Now you see that over there? That's a guardhouse. There are 4 guards in it, though they, for some reason, will only come out 2 at a time.
My thoughts exactly.
Not sure why only 2 at a time.
That guy wearing the poncho.
Guards wearing ponchos don't get fooled easily. They don't leave their posts, and distractions last a lot shorter. So, this is our second tier of enemy. You have thugs and gunmen. They're basically the same, except, well, gunmen have guns, and thugs only have, say, shovels or melee weapons. That distinction is only really important if you're choosing to go loud. If you're staying stealth the whole time, then you got nothing to worry about in that. Ponchos are smarter. Like the game says, they don't leave their post for anything. And they don't get distracted for that long. So Cooper's coins only last like a couple seconds at most, and Doc's bags cannot lure them away. They are much smarter than your average gunman.
He ain't gonna move if it ain't necessary.
And you know that because...
Trust me, I know the type.
Well, he's got a view cone, so it's better if I use Cooper
Who needs a camera?
to throw his knife. See, they might be
Eyes open. Let me take
smarter than the average thug, but they go down just as easily.
See you in hell.
Not sure what the point is of that rope,
Let's
but
drop
whatever.
This one off. On my way.
Now, there is actually an achievement for hiding certain number of bodies in these man-eater shrubs, and yes, man-eater shrub? Bush? One of the two is actually the name for the achievement.
That sweet, sweet money.
Showdown mode advanced. Ooh. Showdown mode pauses the game and lets you plan one action per character. Press enter to instantly execute all planned actions. Press shift if you want to execute planned actions later. But yeah, this goes to show we can set up actions for different characters to go off at the same time, and that is going to be extremely important when, say, you need to kill 2 people at the same time.
Sure thing. Let's go about this quiet.
I know.
I take one, you take the other. I'm warming up. Knife will do.
Now, it is important to
Make it
note,
quick.
because I clicked once, if you click once with that down arrow, it means he's only going to stay crouched and walk up to them. Gotta
Knife
click
will do.
twice to get him to move quickly.
Okay then. They're gone.
Damn, that train's long. And up.
I'm probably gonna stick to just having Cooper moving the bodies.
Ooh. You're heavy.
All things considered.
Ambush right on schedule. I'd rather stay out of this.
You can select multiple characters. Yeah, I already gone over that.
The passengers sure could use our help.
Why waste time? Let's keep going.
And we could ignore them and move on, but
That's right. Keep your head down.
that ain't my style.
Keep it cool.
Now, there is one thing, I'm not 100% sure if the game tells us this, like I said, it's been quite a while, but if you hold down right mouse button on a spot,
Thought you could fight back.
then it will show a dotted line from any enemy who is currently looking at that location. Good to know if a spot is safe to look through. However, if you use it on an enemy, it will mark that enemy with a marker, and then will tell you when an enemy is looking at them. Very handy, and you're going to want to use it. A lot. Okay. I could probably have Cooper knife this one.
Aren't you excited?
But I need to make sure the poncho isn't looking. I'm gonna need to take out this
Oh,
guy.
hey, I hate fancy folk like you, especially you.
Alright. She won't hear that. You'll know if somebody can hear it. If you can't 100% tell that they're in the noise radius, you'll know that they will hear it because they'll be highlighted blue.
It works very fast.
Let's make it okay. Let's go.
Okay, I need to wait for the poncho to walk away. Let's quick save.
For riding on a bit.
Wait for it.
Okay, Ed. Don't take it personal.
You won't feel a thing.
That's right. Keep your head down.
It wasn't personal. It's now or never. Back in
Whoever you
business.
are, thank you.
I'll send you the check. I'm listening.
Won't it be the bill?
Understood.
Sending the check would imply that you're paying them, not them paying you.
Well, that was a waste of time.
See, I knew you had a heart in there somewhere.
Anatomically, maybe. All right, I'll follow. There's the engine.
Front of the train. Looks like we made it.
We still need the dynamite to clear the tunnel.
That's easy. Come on, let's make our way up. Hurry up.
View cone marker. Okay, this is what I was just telling you about. View cone marker shows if a spot is watched by guards. Hold right mouse button to place it at a location or on a guard. Okay, that guy running around might be a problem. But I ain't gonna be too worried about it.
Wait a second.
Okay, that thug's gonna be a problem, but look at that conveniently placed boulder that we can use to create an accidental kill.
Make sure these folks stay where they are.
Oh, I'm ready. Need sharpening.
Okay,
Keep
stab
your
him.
heads down. We'll take care of the bandits.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Then when this guy comes back... Ooh.
Big heist they got. Let's make it quick.
Yes, let's, before that guy comes back.
Scratch one.
Well, okay. Now, you can't carry bodies when you're crouched, but if you're in a location where somebody might be seeing you, it's not a bad idea to, I don't know, drop down, because you will immediately drop the body. Ooh. Ammo. Ammo is restored at crates that you find, well, all around the level. But only certain crates will restore certain ammo.
see.
Like this one can only restore McCoy's
Sword of
ammo.
Damocles. That there rock is begging to be pushed.
Yeah, just gotta be careful about it.
Huh. Can't believe I missed that.
Sure thing.
Push it and kill all 3 of them. And that is a challenge. Kill 3 bandits at the same time.
Bring it on.
And because those guys were killed by accident, we don't need to worry about an alarm being sounded if their bodies are discovered. Though, given the patrol patterns of the enemies here, I don't think that's going to be a problem for us. Okay, well, I'm going to have to kill all these bandits anyways. May as well go back and get this guy. Because I don't think anybody's going to be coming to see him.
Who needs a good killing?
Wait, this guy's coming. Let's fast forward and get him down there.
Watch and learn. Someone's about that. Keep your heads down. We'll take care of the bandits.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And may as well wait for him to come back. Come on. I must say, I love this fast forward function.
No need to get bloody. And up.
Of course, not really a good idea to go this way. I just want to come back down here to save the civvies before anything went wrong.
We
Okay.
got places to be.
Now we gotta start moving up this way.
Big company has that
can
money
do
on
that,
this
thank you.
train. Where is it?
How would I know? They don't tell me nothing.
Alright, that poncho's not gonna move. Gotta wait for the gunman to move.
Straight through hell.
How's it going? Knife will do. One less to worry.
My man will
No problem. Not a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna send Cooper around this way. I'm gonna get...
for the job. Gotta love
Jeez, stay low,
bandits.
Cooper.
Let's keep moving.
Now, let's see, does he? Yeah, he does.
Okay.
So I gotta time this carefully.
safe. Which wagon? Tell me or I will shoot you in the face.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Eyes on my way.
I wouldn't worry. Who needs? Let me take care of that.
And boom.
Lose a few teeth.
It ain't personal.
Alright, seeing as how the bush is right there, I'll just send Cooper that way.
You're heavy.
Okay, let's see if I can't save this guy.
Someone called my specialty. This is only temporary.
I don't know.
Make it quick. All right.
Where?
No, I'm gonna cancel that one. I'm just gonna have Cooper do it on his own.
Knife will do.
I'm losing my...
See you later.
Alright, big hands down.
Thank you.
Need shot.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, just get out of there.
Not sure where this is going.
Alright. Save all groups of civilians. Yeah, I think if we actually took too long in saving him,
Keep your head down.
she would
Here
shoot
goes.
him. I may as well take care of these last couple of guys. I wonder, could Doc hit this guy? No, vision's blocked. But it's because of the platform, not because of the cliffside.
Okay then.
Knife will do. Who needs a good shall we? I'll get close and personal.
I'm down to one.
I'll take that.
I'm aware you're down to one, Doc. Don't worry.
Not sure I trust this.
Okay. You can pick up dynamite from the barrel and throw it. Aim with A and throw the dynamite with the left mouse button. Be careful, it will explode in your hand if you wait too long. Yeah, for whatever reason, they just feel the insatiable need to just immediately light the dynamite. Not sure why.
Let's catch a few bandits. On my I've lit the fuse.
Ooh, and there goes two of them. And somehow that didn't destroy the engine.
Take him, you goddamn good for...
Certain actions will cause guards to sound the alarm. This makes guards spawn from dedicated guardhouses. This was unavoidable, don't worry. Marked with an icon, aka this icon, the big alarm bell. After the alarm dies down, surviving enemies will patrol the area permanently. Alright, what do we got? I know there's another challenge for killing a bunch of guys with dynamite.
Later. Coming up. All right. Let's find a safe spot to meet up.
Fine with me.
Guess that wasn't enough enemies.
Come on.
Alright, and I'll just let them book it their own way down there. Apparently Doc thinks his way's faster. But who is truly faster? Doc or Cooper? And it is... Doc by a hair.
All right. Let's deal with the rest of them.
My thoughts exactly.
Already done.
Guess you made the DeVitt Company happy today. How much do you get for a job like this?
Hope you're not expecting a cut.
Relax. I got what I need.
You're changing rides?
Gotta make good on time. Like I said, I got an appointment I'd like to keep.
Suit yourself.
It wasn't half bad working with you, McCoy.
Sure. If you need a professional, you know who to send for. Good day, Mr. Cooper.
And that is that. Once you beat a mission, you get to see the different challenges. These are the major ones, these are minor ones, sort of. Save all groups of civilians, did that. Kill 3 bandits at the same time, got it with a boulder. Kill bandits using dynamite, we needed to kill 10 of them. Oh well, we only got 5. Distract 3 bandits at the same time using Cooper's coin. We could probably get it with the same group of, with the boulder. Don't save during the mission, that is the thing that I said, unless you are a master or a masochist, you are probably never going to do. Don't use firearms, not sure how you're meant to pull that off. See, speedrun. Complete the mission under 5 minutes 30 seconds. That ain't happening. Complete the mission on hard difficulty. Pass. And this is something I actually really like, is that you get to see like an overview of the entire map and all the actions that you took. It's pretty damn neat, if I do say so myself. Obviously there are points where I slow down and try to explain some things, but meh. I'm not shooting for speed running. And that is that. That was actually one guy we didn't get, but oh well. And see, Cooper got the most kills, most of them with the throwing knife. Enemies killed. Apparently we missed 3. I know where 1 is. Oh, right. There's the 2 down here that I knocked out because I didn't have my knife on me. Alright. Well, that is that. Probably get through this next cutscene if there is one. Nope. New DLC available. In the first part of The Money for the Vultures, the gang reunites once again to hunt down Vincent DeWitt's hidden riches. Help them uncover a mysterious vault, avoid bloodthirsty looters, and find out if the enigmatic Rosie from Baton Rouge can really be trusted, or if she has her own interests in mind. Right. Well, that's something for the post-game, and the DLC is actually part of the reason I decided to do this. I think the other idea I had was... I can't remember off the top of my head. There was another game I had in mind that I might have wanted to do as opposed to this one, but I can't remember it. Oh well, doesn't matter. Anyways, that was Buyer's Pass. Next up is going to be Flagstone. But I think that's a good point to end this initial episode off here for today. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.